in 10 seconds.
Okay. Camera rolling. Action. I was inspired to make this film about a week ago. That's when we started scripting this, after our previous film failed. And I was also inspired by the book, The Things They Carried, which we read in my English class, and I also read it on my own, so I've read it multiple times.
I play the role of Norman, he's the main character, and he is, I'm not quite sure if it's PTSD, but he certainly has war guilt from occurrences in his past, things he's done or hasn't done or wishes he had done, and it sort of follows him, switching between those things that happened in the past and how they affect his life in the future, or in the present, I guess.
The role I played was Tim, who is an old friend of Norman, and I guess they were in the war together, and he's kind of opening himself up to me. And I also happened to see his girlfriend, which is awkward, and she's married to you, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm Tim. I'm just a guy who wears a nice trench coat.
What do you think the emotional impact of this film is?
Certainly very depressing. I knew that when I first read the script. I thought, wow, this is depressing. I mean, it'll certainly have like I'm not quite sure if there is a message per se, but I think people will like feel whatever emotion, which in this case I'm labeling as depression. I think people will sort of feel that hopefully through the performances of the actors and when it all comes together and things like that, but also just the way the story sort of unfolds.
To shoot this film, we used a Nikon D3200 along with a Røde mic, a video mic to be specific, and we used two different lenses, an 18 to 55mm lens and a 50mm prime lens. One of the major hiccups that we experienced during the filming of this was at 9 o'clock last night when our supporting actor had to cancel for some unknown reasons. So we tried contacting another actor and we couldn't get a hold of him, but then our main actor, Isaac, was able to get Ares, and Ares played a great job in his supporting role.
The weather was pretty nice, and strangely it's been like the warmest out of any of our films. So there was just a little bit of strange sunlight going back and forth, which messed with exposure, but other than that it was pretty good.
I was the director of behind-the-scenes footage because it is an important part of every movie. It helps show the viewer what really goes on behind a movie set, because most people don't get the chance to know what's really going on. So I directed and I also filmed a lot of the behind-the-scenes.
Great, thank you.
Yes, it was a pleasure working with you.
That was the real reason I brought
I'm
the
being
trench coat.
honest, I can pick. Hello, my name is Handman. Be cautious, the movie's bigger than it appears. I'm speeding up and slowing down like a switch. Here.
Advantages of having a Jewish nose.
I don't think that's it. Okay, right. Like heavy breathing, remember, 95% of acting is... yeah. All right.
Best part is, I was recording.
Like, I'm gonna be holding on.
Yeah, you're holding on to that.
And I'll be fine.
Howdy. This is our audio recording facility, complete with a Alesis Multimix 4 USB mixer. And washer and dryer. everything you'd ever need in a professional studio for recording audio.
It's been 4 years. I've never been able to tell anyone. They wouldn't understand.
And peace out.
Pieces.